Evening, folks. Evening. Hope we're doing well. I managed to get in some decent sleep after the Panthers game, but I'm still knackered. I'm still absolutely knackered. So if anyone's got any specific predictions, do let me know. There's also a poll in the chat to leave your votes. I'm still going to make some match reviews on the games last night. So what I think I'll do is after this stream, after this stream, I'll start making the match reviews for the other games. And then, I'll get them all out in one go. Thank you for 5k followers on TikTok, by the way. That's greatly appreciated. Just hit that now, which is nice. Thank you very much. Forgot to post the thing on TikTok about the stream, so I'm just kind of doing it now. Okay. So yeah, if anyone's got any predictions, do let me know. I think I went with 26-12 to Leeds. I didn't know about Croft at the time. That was my bad. But I didn't realise I'd have to go with halves like this. So we'll see how these lads get on. Could be a tricky one. Chance for Cass to get some points on the ladder, potentially. Leeds might be struggling going from, a week of improvement, then to having to deal with whatever the hell they're going to end up going with today. So we'll see how they fare. See how they fare. Okay. So, the lineups right now on the side of Leeds. In the backs, they have Connor, Lom, Newman, Handley, Hall, Gannon, and Sinfield. In the forwards is Oledsky, Ackers, Jenkins, Bentley, McDonnell, and Palacia. On the bench is O'Connor, Lasoni, Edgell, and Holroyd. And 18th man is Nicholson Watton. For the side of Castleford, in the backs is Rooney, Kershaw, Woods, Senior, and Assey and Hoy. In the forwards is Narmo, Horn, Lawler, Simbikin, Mellor, and Westerman. On the bench is Rimbu, Griffin, Hill, and Mustafa. 18th man is Hooley. Josh. Afternoon. Still a little bit knackered after the stream last night. But, we move. We barrel onwards. Still a bit disappointed. And also the fact that I've not made any match review videos yet for those games last night. So I'm going to have to do 4 videos when I'm done with this. It's great. I cannot wait. So how fun is that? Also, the shameless plug once again. If anyone would like hoodies like these, you can have them customised in any colours you want. There's this design. Okay, there's this one. There's two others. Which you can check out on the store, link in description, and you can get whatever colours you want. Let's say you're a Hull KR fan like Josh. You can get, where it's black, it can be red. Where it's white, it can stay white. And there you go. Red and white. If you're a Castleford fan, the black can stay black, the white can go orange. Or the black can be orange, the white can be black. Leeds, Warrington, Batley, Halifax, Sydney Roosters. The bloody rainbow, anything you want, it's customisable. And for 5 fresh designs, to check the mock-ups, see what you like, any size, which I think goes from extra small to 4XL, shipped to anywhere in the world, it's 50 quid. And that's it. To check out fresh designs that you want, for any size that you want, anywhere in the world, it's 50 quid. There you go. Did you do all 4? No, I'm going to have to do all 4 after the game, Josh, unfortunately. At least you didn't get nilled. It was looking like it was going to happen for a long portion of the game. Yeah, I suppose the last 20 minutes partially because I was like trying to act a little bit delusional about a comeback. Everyone knew it was a joke, but I was trying to act slightly delusional. I think my brain rewired and I became more positive by the end. But it was piss poor for at least an hour. After the Wigan Warrington game, I had no interest in watching the rest. If you have another Super League game or World Club Challenge, because I wouldn't have fallen asleep. Yeah. Possibly. Can you hand deliver from Wire to me in Hull? I mean, I could try. That it costs like an extra... I mean, I might have to add the fuel costs onto that, which I don't even know what that would be. So 6 votes, 83% say Leeds. I'm still leaning Leeds slightly, just because I think Connor will take on a lot of the kicking game. I mean, he's not great with it, but I have to see how the young lads get on in the halves. Can't lie, I watched rugby and went straight to WWE. Well, sticking with the contact sport, eh? Oh, I did not turn my Wi-Fi back on. Silly me. Silly me. Went out for a walk during the women's game. I turned my Wi-Fi off, didn't turn it back on. Sorted. Think this could be a big score? I don't know. I think, given the changes, it sort of evens it out a bit. Cass haven't... Okay, well, game 1, they didn't look terrible. Game 2, I don't think it was a case of them being bad, just saying were really, really good. I think Aussie vs England women was pointless. Everyone knew that was a battering. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Who do you think represents next year since it's already confirmed? I think... The matchup that makes the most sense to me, because the thing that disappointed me the most, which I didn't even consider, because when I had images in my head of what I thought the crowd was going to be like, I was thinking it was going to be full in my head. So I think we need crowds that are potentially going to fill out the stadium, or as much as possible. So obviously, Wigan and Warrington, they take a good following, but I think it's going to have to be KR versus FC next year. If there's any one game, I think that's going to have to be it. It's going to have to be the Hull derby. If it's another game, then we're probably looking at Leeds versus Saints, if I'm honest. I think Warrington and Wigan, need a year off. I think every team that does it needs a year off. As much as I'd love to go back, or love to go next year to watch Warrington, I think every team needs a year off. Leeds would take a good following. You know, imagine Bradford got back to Super League and had a good away following, but I don't know if it would be enough. But I want that stadium packed, to be honest. It might end up being that we don't, have an international game. Maybe instead they just take 2 Super League games, which I think should be the whole derby, and then possibly maybe Wakefield versus Leeds, but I'd then be thinking 1 Yorkshire, 1 Lancashire, Saints versus, I know that's Merseyside, but Saints versus, is it Merseyside? Doesn't matter. Saints versus Lee. Bet on Newcastle, get your Wi-Fi on, it's done. Sorted. KR will want to go, probably Saints as well. KR Wigan for me, or Hull Derby. Afternoon, Rob, thanks for last night. You're welcome. You're welcome. The pain on display is for everyone to see. Do it take 4 Super League teams to drop an international game? Probably. I think the international game is going to have to be maybe Australia versus New Zealand women's. I think that's... If they are going to do another international, it's going to have to be the women's game, because all the men will be playing. The only other thing that we do is... The only other option is, let's say it's only 3 games and the men do an international. It's going to have to be against either Ireland, France or Lebanon. They're probably the closest competitors. But it's going to have to... The other games can't include players that are part of those nations. Or we could have a Pacific Island team, like PNG, Samoa, Tonga, Australia, New Zealand, but they can't be playing any of those games because we need a proper clash. Great minds, Rob, great minds. Yes, indeed, indeed. Hate to say this, but we'll go for Cass, just. War of the Roses, maybe. I mean, it's possible. I'm kind of 50-50 on War of the Roses, because if it's going to grow the sport massively and it gets this insane interest and more people from Yorkshire start watching the sport, more people from Lancashire start watching it, okay, fair enough. The thing that bothers me, and I've said this before, it is a selfish opinion, and I will admit it is a completely selfish opinion, is that I am from Cheshire. I have no skin in the game. So the fact that the people that want to do it, you want to take Toby King, George Williams, you want to take... who else? There was a few others that would have been listed. James Harrison. But you want to take a bunch of Warrington players, a Cheshire club, and have them play in Lancashire v Yorkshire in a game that matters... that doesn't matter to me at all. Just the risk of losing them to long-term injury is a big issue. But what I would be okay with is a Cheshire having a team in there as a Tri-County Cup. If you throw Cheshire in there, then I've got some skin in the game. And there's a half-decent team that Cheshire can put together. Rumours going around that 1 round every team will be on the road. Places like Vegas, Dublin, Barca, Amsterdam on the cards. Tell you what, say our Saints KR game of the week next week, possibly. My sort of thought for how I'd like to do things. First of all, I think a Magic Weekend at Wembley would be good. But something I was thinking about was the way that we could structure the league. So there's 27 rounds. 5 of those are loop fixtures, so what if the first 11 games we just played everyone once, as we normally do? It's perfectly structured, well balanced, we play everyone once. And then for the next 5 rounds in the loop fixtures, we play back-to-back games at a neutral stadium. Or maybe one team hosts. So Leeds could host this game, so let's say this was one of the loop fixtures in that group of 5. Leeds host this, and then straight after is Warrington versus Wakefield. And then at another stadium, maybe Wigan is hosting a game against Lee. And then after that is Saints versus Salford. So there's a chance of filling up the stadiums more. There's more people in the grounds. And there's more of a festival vibe with back-to-back games for those loop fixtures. Because it mixes it up a little bit. Just a thought. But we are underway, folks. We are underway for the final game of the week. And it's going to be Kershaw with the first carry for Castleford. I mean, it could do, Josh. It could do. No reason why the grand final couldn't be at Wembley instead. I understand Manchester's convenient, like I get it. Trust me, I get it. But I feel like Wembley would still get a decent crowd. There's going to come a point where if we want expansion and, it does start to pick up in other parts of the country, yes, Manchester is a good central point. But if we can think bigger, fill out a 90k seater stadium, let's go for it. Anyway, it's going to be last tackle for Cass. Short side left to Assy. He's going to kick long on the full by Connor. I think it lowers the prestige. Personally, not in my opinion, but the only problem with the Challenge Cup, we had 3 matches there, and there was an entire top tier that was just closed. I agree with that, Jamie. I think the Etihad, more modern. I'm an Everton fan, so Bramley Moor would be cool, but I think the dimensions of the pitch would be too small because of how enclosed the ground is. It'll be just like Old Trafford, like that situation. It's too close in the in-goal area. So, a minute and a half gone. It's going to be 4th tackle for Leeds. Ackers waits at dummy half, just short of halfway. He goes right to Sinfield, then to Newman. Tries to cut back in, gets the offload to McDonnell. Back to Sinfield. Pops the ball up to Jenkins through the middle. So they go right to Sinfield. Kicks high. Senior underneath the ball. Then returns up to his own 20. So, next carry from Rooney over the 30. Could Goodison Park not be used for Magic? I don't think so, because I think it'll be a bit too tight like Old Trafford again. We'll just have a situation where players score tries and then they'll smash their head into an advertising board. It is, but there's one thing that bothers me about St James Park. Literally one thing, and it's the shadow of the roof. Puts me off. That's it. That's the only thing that puts me off about St James Park, is the shadow of the roof on the pitch. It looks odd. That's it. Should have never moved. I think it was a scheduling issue. I think that was the problem that they faced. So Leeds in possession now. Is that Newman? Or is it Hanley? Didn't see the name. I think it's Hanley. No, it's Newman. My bad, pimp, my bad. So, shifting left. It's going to be Bentley. Leeds now firmly in Castleford territory. So, Ackers waits a dummy half. 3.5 minutes gone. Last tackle, Connor. From the 40. Belts it high. Rooney's underneath it. Takes it cleanly, the young lad. Fakes the pass off and just takes the carry himself. Cass only 15 out from their own line. Hand the ball off to Kershaw. Rooney waits. Hands it off to... Is that Miller? It is. Rooney. Through the middle. Bit of a disconnect. And it ends up in the hands of Leeds Rhinos. Can you class this as a derby? Maybe. Hanley shift the ball left. I guess Cass have kind of become the derby for Leeds since Wakefield's been out of it and Bradford's not been there for a while. So I guess they've kind of been the closest thing to a derby for these guys. Ackers, 10 metres out, goes left. Gannon across to Connor. Stopped a few metres short. Leeds with a great opportunity to take the lead early on within 5 minutes. Shifting the ball towards the middle. I'm going to sneeze, folks. Bless me. They shift left. Connor dinks the ball through. Kershaw collects. And he's brought down in goal. Well taken by Kershaw. Oh, God. So, Leeds, with plenty of pressure on the line. Let's see what they can do. Let's see what they can put together. And from the dropout, it's going to bounce backwards. Oof. Sinfield just recovers it. Might have been a knock-on just at the end there. It was. Simmerkin really impressed me when watching Cast last week. How on earth did you sneeze? I pressed the mute button. That's unless that's the joke. That might have gone over my head for a second then, but I'm muted. Or am I just really skilled? Mystery. I got a mystery to solve here, Scoob. So, the mighty Cass play the ball just short of the halfway line. They now enter enemy territory for, I believe, the first time this game. 6 minutes on the clock. Westerman hands the ball off to Sylvester Narmo. Solid start to the season, I would say. Also fantastic for PNG during the Pacific Championships last year. Trying each game. The boot has come loose, as it did for Matty Ashton, but that didn't faze him. It shan't faze Narmo. So Wood at dummy half over on the right-hand side. Towards the middle of Westerman, shifting left to Hoy, pops the ball up to Meller. It's a nice away kit for Cass. The home kit looked better than I thought it would do, because mainly I just looked at the shirt, but with the black shorts and socks it looks pretty good. The away kit does look nice though. So shifting towards the middle with Lawler, then across to Hoy. Oh, trying to put the ball over the top, but Riley Lum. Good job from Riley Lum. Stopping anything there, stopping any progress. Penalty for a ball steal. Damn. So Connor will kick the ball into touch off the back of the penalty. So a tap from Handley. Gives it off to Bentley. He'll carry the ball in. Getting a blocked nose here. That's great. Leeds over Castleford's 40. 7.5 minutes gone. His second tackle. Palacia with a carry up the gut for the Rhinos. Micah Richards leads Rhinos. Oleski with a strong carry through middle. Ackers at WR, fourth tackle, 20 metres out, goes right. Spread the ball. It's with Connor, switches back to McDonald. Trying to shrug off Narmo. It gets brought down, 8 minutes gone, last tackle. Need to go left. Please don't score, because this will go in the stream highlights. No, they messed it up, thank you. Matty Ashton apparently injured when he lost his boot. Oh, well, that's not good, is it? That's just not good. Alfie Johnson recalled, maybe. Roderick Ty recalled, maybe. Right, so Castleford in possession. Just over their own 10. Last tackle. Barely made it out the hood. 9 minutes gone. A lot of spiral on it, but taken cleanly by Connor. Riley Lum returns serve. Met by 3 defenders. Gannon waits at dummy half. Leeds in Castleford territory. They go left-hand side to Handley. Trying to play the ball. Sorry, I'm going to keep yawning. Oh, God. Sorry about that. 9.5 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes gone. Ackers towards the middle with Sinfield. Pops the ball up. Dangerous ball. Going to be knock on. Silly stuff. Silly stuff. Should we get a trumpet? I think we should. Not had one yet. Hey! Right. So, Castleford Tiger. Scrum down on their own 20. In the pink. Spread left to senior. I'll never forget that first day at pit. Liam Owen waits at dummy half. Oh, Seany with a line break. First exciting moment for Cass of this game. It's taken him 10.5 minutes to get there. Well, there you go. Sylvester Narmo with a carry through the middle. 4 defenders in waiting. Seany with a decent moment for Cass, giving him a bit of progress through the middle. So, they can eat up the meters, but no they can't because there's a knock-on. Both teams trying too hard. I would probably agree with that. I think the young lads for Leeds maybe forcing it a bit. Maybe not as calm and composed as your usual pairing in Croft and Frawley. And on the side of Cass, I think they just want to really step things up after last week. That's a high shot from Simbikin onto Bentley. Surprised he didn't just take a massive swing at him, to be fair. So, penalty for Leeds. Already a good territory. Oh, so sorry. Definitely making some people yawn at the moment. So, here we go. A tap from Handley. He's going to go for a carry himself. They play the ball about 25 metres out. In the middle of the park now with Palacia. The import from the Gold Coast Titans. Through the middle. Oh, Weletsky. Big hit from Narmo. Finally drags him down. So the Rhinos, 10 metres out. Third tackle. 12.5 minutes on the clock. They go left. Ackers. Oh, not much space to move, but it's finally recovered by Handley. About 11 metres out. Fourth tackle. Moving back towards the middle. Jenkins back up to the 10. So last tackle for the Leeds Rhinos. Ackers goes right. Spread the ball across to Sinfield, then to Connor. Going to try and cut back in. Gets the offload to McDonald. They spread back towards the middle. Sinfield caught down a dead end. Maybe just dink the ball through. He does. Close to the left post. Recovered by Tex Hoy. And caught in the in-goal area. Good work from Leeds there. A little bit dodgy, but good off the cuff. Nice to see after the first 3 rounds that yellow and red cards have been little. A good point. Very good point. Not getting much use out of these buttons here. It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. Not getting much out of them, but I do agree. It's been good. And even in the NRL as well. Like, nothing crazy. Obviously, I think a lot of teams so far have been a little bit better disciplined anyway. Especially with high shots, but yeah, it's good to see nothing given out willy-nilly from referees. So good stuff. So strong carry, big hit from Weletsky. Good stuff, love it. Bumps off Lawler, beautiful stuff. Jenkins with a carry through the middle. So Leeds Rhinos, 14 minutes on the clock. They are 18 metres out. Ackers waits centre field at dummy half. He goes left to Sinfield, who switches back to Palacia. Not much for him to do there. Third tackle, Ackers. Short side left to Connor. Pops the ball up to Bentley, gets the offload back to Connor. Observes the line. Fakes back towards the left, and fakes again. Still shifting right. Room to move, offloads to Newman, who likes to cut back inside. Dinks the ball through, recovered by Tex Hoy. That's twice now. Tex Hoy is there to recover things. Playing in the 7 role, but natural instincts as a fullback. Gets it done. Bit of blood on the shin of Kershaw there. Well, Simbikin takes the carry up towards the 10 and pushed a few metres back. Kershaw with the next carry over the 10. Cass stuck in their own end. Already up to 4th tackle. Jesus. Sini. Dodging about. 15 minutes gone on the clock. 5th tackle. To Assi. He's going to have to kick long from behind the 20. Is it deflected or was it just an awful kick? It was just an awful kick, apparently. Damn. It might have deflected. I didn't fully see. But Leeds have possession inside Castleford's half already. So set restart for Leeds. Penalty for Leeds. So they could go for 2, but they've had most of the pressure. And Cass aren't really able to work it out their own end, so I just keep going here. So if anyone, again, at the moment, since it's 0-0, has any specific score predictions, do let me know. But it's going to be Aledski with the carry for the Leeds Rhinos. 16 minutes gone on the clock. They're about 11 metres out. Ackers waits centre field at dummy half. He goes right to Jenkins. Strong run. Jenkins almost able to reach for the try line. 6 again for Leeds. All the pressure in the world on Castleford's try line. Sinfield's going to go himself. Oh, almost made it. Just short of the line. Ackers looking to pop the ball up, but just has to go alone. It's going to be 2nd for Leeds. Sinfield waits a dummy half. Towards the right, or left stick, I should say. Connor over on the left-hand side. Space to move. Nice ball across to Lom. Lom! Bit of a bobble. They are going to check that one, but might have got the ball down. Do you like hot, Rob? Were you meant to say something else? I don't know what you mean. Do I like hot? I'm not sure. Yeah, he's lost that. No try, lead 16, cast 19. Interesting. Interesting score. Yeah, it's no try. Move on. Move on. Oh, do you like Hoy? I do quite like Hoy. I think he's probably the most important piece for that cast team. I think the fact that he's playing in the 7 role and has done as well as he has done, or as well as he can do so far, is a testament to his quality. And it was difficult task at Hull. It's going to be tricky at Cast, but he has transformed them, at least last year when he came in. And, I think when they can finally get him to fullback, maybe if they can sign another halfback, or if Milnes is, solid enough this year. Cast are not winning at the moment. It's 0-0. So we're just checking a potential try for Leeds. It was given no try on field, but it's probably not going to be a try. This try animation just takes way too long. So no try. It remains 0-0, folks. With 17 minutes on the clock. It's going to be a 20-metre restart from a knock-on in the in-goal area. So good effort from Lump, the young lad. Almost. So Castleford, with a 7-tackle set, can put a bit of pressure on Leeds now. They've been in their half for two plays, maybe. That's it. Well, they've not been in their red zone for 17.5 minutes. So, they spread the ball left, through the middle now, into Leeds territory. 3rd tackle, 45 metres left to go. This is their best territory yet. Mellor takes it over the 40. Horn waits over the left-hand side of the field at dummy half. Into the middle with Assey. Across to Hoy. Bit of space maybe if they can get the ball off. Fletcher Rooney's brought down. That was huge. 18 minutes gone. Last tackle. 30 metres out. Wood to Assey. Kicks the ball high. Kershaw with a strong chase. He and Lum both go up. Lum is the victor in that one. It's Kershaw and Horn on that one. Leeds with a penalty. More mistakes from Cass. This is their best field position yet, and they just throw it away. Completely throw it away. So Leeds will start this set from their own 30. Hanley takes it up to the 40. Bentley and Waite. Spread the ball towards the middle with Jenkins. Had a few big carries so far this game. And again, I do want to say, thanks very much for 5,000 subscribers. And even after that, I hit it the other day. There's been like another 150 odd subscribers off the back of the streaming. And I've just hit 5k followers on TikTok, which is very nice. Thank you very much. Another 5k and I start getting paid from videos on TikTok, finally. So I'm going to double what I've just done. And hopefully with the amount of content that I'm doing, I can get that soon. We'll see. But Leeds now, last tackle on Castleford's 30. 19.5 minutes gone. Connor hits the ball high, not much distance, but plenty of height on it. Rooney goes up. It's a bit of a mess. It's collected by Westerman. On Castleford's 20. Assey gives it to Kershaw, who will definitely be under a lot of pressure today and will have to do a lot of work. Hoy hands it off to Wood. The tall centre. Can they maybe spread the ball, get Senior and Senior involved with the speed that they've got? As I say, that's Senior with the next carry. 20 minutes gone. First quarter of the game is done and dusted. Fourth tackle for Cass. Shifting right. It's with Hoy. Cuts back towards the middle. Doesn't think to spread the ball anymore. Horn at dummy half. Westerman as the blocker. Gives the ball to Assey. It's a long punt. Ryan Hall. Strong carry from Hall. Up to Leeds 40. 20.5 minutes gone. Gannon hands it off to Riley Lum. Sees a bit of space to run through the middle. Eats up some good meters there. So Leeds completely dominant, even without Croft and Frawley to typically try and control things. The forwards and the backs have carried the ball well enough. And a few too many mistakes from Castleford to allow Leeds to get into great territory. Holroyd with the next carry. Ackers waits at dummy half, about 23 metres out. Back towards the middle, switches back to Aledski. Brought down about 12 metres out. Chance for Leeds to add the first points of the game. They go right to Sinfield. Out the back to Connor. He's going to straighten up. He's going to dart step. Jake Connor. I reckon he's just got that, but that's going to be worth a check. Good stepping from Jake Connor. On field it has been given as a try. So we'll see if Leeds can finally add the first points of the game. Zavagander. Good work from Jake Connor. Zavagander. So that angle doesn't work. This one might do it. Yeah, that's all Gucci. I mean, well, hand underneath it, you never know. There's a hand underneath the ball, apparently. So this is going to end up being the first points of the game. And it is a try. There we go. First points of the game. Right in front of the stick, so I'll give him 6. Oh, they played the trumpet in the ground as well. So Leeds with a 4-point lead, kick to come from Jake Connor. Should be able to just sort this one over. Takes plenty of time. And that's going to be it. Right, okay. Right, so we have kicked off. Leeds with possession. Bear with me, folks. Just need to sort something. Right. Okay, sorry. Back to it now. Apologies. So that's 23 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. It's 6-0 for Leeds. So, to be fair, if Leeds do manage to get the win, I will have got 5 out of 6 this week on my predictions. Guess who messed me up? So, Leeds go short side left. Strong carry there from Gannon. Last tackle, Ackers over on the left-hand side of the field. 6 again on the last. So, Leeds, great chance to extend this lead on the back of already just scoring 6. Next set, moving it up the field. Newman waits at dummy half. 24 minutes on the clock. He's going to go himself through the middle. Newman eating up the meters. Stopped on the 10. It's only second tackle for Leeds. Ackers, centre field, goes left. Is that Bentley? Bentley almost over. Oh, no, it's Gannon, sorry. My bad. Switches back to Palacia. Tries to crash over. Just held. They go short side left. It's with Connor. Comes back towards the middle. Gets a ball off to Sinfield. Then to McDonald. They got a 3-on-3. Flicks the ball off. Ends up in the hands of Ryan Hall. It's another fresh set of 6 for the Rhinos. So Leeds only a few metres out. Just right at the sticks at the moment. Ackers switches back to Oledski. Still stopped a few metres short. 25 minutes on the clock. Second tackle, Ackers goes towards the middle. Shifting left with Connor. Pops the ball up to Bentley. Still shrugging players off. Gets the offload to Connor. Across to Palacia. He's got the room to crash over. And that's going to be the extras for Leeds. Jake Connor with the heads-up play. Nicely done. He's been all over the park today so far. So good stuff from Connor. Good stuff from Palacia. Good stuff from Leeds in general. Cass need to clean it up. So, yeah, Leeds given the opportunities, making it count. Finally. Connor should be able to add the extras from the position, roughly the same as the last one, so should be a 12-point lead. And the kick is good. So that's now 12-0 to Leeds Rhinos. Oh yeah, I forgot to end this. A few cheeky bastards may be voting when the game's already started. Leeds have the lead. What are you doing? Right then. 27 minutes now on the clock. Taken on the full by Ryan Hall. Strong carry from the big man himself. McDonald takes it just short of the 30. Ackers waits. Can Cass actually pin them back? At least a little bit. We'll see. Holroyd with the next carry. Shift right to Connor. 40-20 attempt, maybe. Just doesn't quite have the bounce. Going to go dead in goal. So 7 tackle set for Castleford. Opportunity to end up in good field position on the back of this. Kershaw wants a quick tap. Tells players to get back on side. Senior with the first carry of this 7 tackle set with 28 minutes on the clock. Rimbu is now on the field. With Kershaw through the middle. So, pops it up to Wood on his right. 28.5 minutes gone. Second tackle for Cass. Spreading the ball left with Assey, who now goes over the halfway mark. So, good field position. Great chance for Cass to pin Leeds back. And it's a penalty. I thought Assey lost possession, but it's a penalty for Castleford. So, here we go. Chance for them to answer back. Let's have a look at this properly. I don't know. Okay, maybe just. So, Hoy will kick into touch already from just behind Leeds 40. And they'll start this set 25 metres out from the try line. Sini give it to Mella with a strong run for the first carry of this set. Rimbu waits over on the left-hand side of the field. Set restart for Cass towards the middle with Assey. Switches it across to Horn, then to Hoy. So about 18 metres out. Hoy waits. 29.5 minutes on the clock. Missed the next carry because they showed a bloody replay on full screen when you could just put it in the corner instead. Lawler plays it to Rimbu. Hoy in the centre of the field. Assey trying to shrug off some defenders. He's going to get brought down on the 10-metre line. Third tackle. Plenty of chance for Cass to set something up here. Rimbu towards the middle. With Griffin. Gets the offload to Rimbu. Darting right. Can he get an offload? No, he can't. Brought down on the 10. So fourth tackle. Half an hour gone. Horn waits a dummy half. Dinks the ball through the middle. It's a bit of a bobble. It's going to be a fresh set of 6. No. It's going to be the last for Cass. Just in front of the right post. Rimbu left to Assey. Good jam in there from Sinfield. Gets it off to Horn. Dinks the ball over to the left-hand side. Senior. He's a tall guy. Goes off. Goes up. Comes back to Sini. Sini manages to get the ball back in field. And Cass has stopped as far back as the 20-metre line. Good scramble from Leeds. It depends if they should have got 6 again or not. I don't know. I don't know if there was an intentional kick from somebody. But who knows? Who knows? So, 31 minutes gone on the clock. Third tackle for Leeds. They're up to halfway already. Strong carry through the middle. Just need to check something, folks. I do apologise. Fletcher Rooney attempts to get it, but it ends up in the hands of Leeds Rhinos, specifically Gannon. So, Castleford in possession now. Just short of halfway. Horn shifting towards the right-hand side. Brought down just short of halfway. Simbikin gives the ball to Texhoy. Shifts left. It's with Assey. It's to Rooney. Then to Sini. Gets the offload back to Rudy. Just going to run it in. Last tackle coming up for the Tigers. Short side left to Assey, who belts the ball high. Decent kick pressure. Shifts it across to Lum. Has a bit more room to work with down the left-hand side. Riley Lum finds a bit of space. Can he get an offload? He just eats up meters. So it was good kick pressure. And Riley Lum just diffuses that situation over on the opposite edge. Handley already up to halfway or just short. Ackers at dummy half, already into Castleford territory on their 40, now up to the 30. Gannon offloads to Ackers. Lasone, devastating carries. Gets to play the ball through the middle. Sinfield on the right hand side to Newman, steps back in. Typical of Newman. McDonnell. Touchdown by Lasone. Beautifully controlled by Lasone. And a kick to the corner from Jake Connor on the 4th. Multiple players go up. Kershaw comes up with it for Cass. And Rooney takes the next carry, makes a metre or two. Strong defence from Leeds. So, overall, relatively professional effort from Leeds. I mean, Cass, they've been a bit sloppy with possession, a little bit ill-disciplined, but, I mean, Leeds have been doing the basics fairly well. Nothing, too crazy, but they've shifted with some speed and a lot of intent individually to bring players down and to find gaps. So, a kick from behind the 20 from Rimbu. Not far off a 20-40 attempt there, but Leeds will already start this set in great field position. Cass find it very difficult to work it out their own end. Very, very difficult. So Ackers. Then to Lum, who takes a carry through the middle over halfway. So Leeds once again with 35 minutes on the clock in Castleford territory. And a 6 again. This is not good enough from Castleford at all. Ackers waits at dummy half in centre field. Hall plays the ball. Ackers goes right to McDonnell. Makes some easy meets up to the 30. Gets the offload to Ackers. He has Lasone in support. That looked forward to me personally, but Lasone drags it just a few metres short. Ackers spreads left. Connor gets the ball across. Gannon. Almost. So it's with Bentley. Looks right, but then shifts left. Caught in a cul-de-sac. Has to work his way back the other way. Hanley dinks the ball through. Newman's there. Newman gets the ball down. Heads up play again. This is what I talked about in the predictions video. They like to cut back inside. They get defences out of shape and play the ball through. Leeds have a 16-0 lead, probably 18. I should probably start putting together a power rankings list. Right, let's have a gander. Round 3 power rankings. I'm not going to reveal what they are, otherwise it'll stop people from watching the videos. Also, by the way, folks, I'm going to be trying something a little bit different with my YouTube videos. It's not going to be vastly different, but just small changes. Because I would like to get more views than I'm currently getting. I'm happy with the views, but I would like to get more than I'm getting. So I'm going to be trying something a bit different to hopefully retain a better audience during the videos. So I'm going to be trying something. We'll see how that goes. So good stuff from Leeds. I mean, Castleford have been dodgy, to say the least, but Leeds just been professional enough. Nothing stupid, taking the chances when possible. So no complaints. No complaints really. Connor adds the extras. That's going to be 18-0. So I wasn't expecting this when I saw the team sheet, but I did have 26-12. I think it might be a bit more than 26 for the Rhinos by the end of the game. So, Leeds in possession now with just over a minute and a half to go. So Leeds in possession up to the 40 already, shifting right with Sinfield. Last tackle coming up, 39 minutes on the clock. Slow to play the ball here. So towards the middle with Connor. Kicks the ball high with a lot of spin on it. A lot of spin. Taken nicely by Kershaw. Great job from him. So, Assy waits at dummy half. Cass going to try and put something together before the end of the first 40 minutes. Sini, he's going to take a carry himself through the middle. Up to the 40. So, 20 seconds to go. Fourth tackle. Rimbu. 6 again for Cass. So, only a few tackles left. Have they got time for one more play? I think for one more at least, probably not 2. Hoy. I think he's going to get stopped on the hooter, or can they get one more? And the ref blows, even though he's played the ball already. Right, well, that's going to be half-time, folks. Okay, 18-0 to Leeds. So it does look like I'll get 5 out of 6 in my predictions. And I'm going to put my power rankings together. I wonder who's first. I wonder who's last. I wonder how. I wonder why. So they're going to be 12th. To no surprise of anybody. They're going to stay where they are. 10th place. Who's going to be 10th? Okay. I reckon they should probably be 10th. if I'm honest. And who should be in ninth? That's a great question. Oh, should they be there? Actually, no. Yep. My bad, pimp. My bad. Let's change it up. Wonder if anyone wants to guess what I've done for the power rankings. You're welcome to do so. There'll be some movers. So they are there. They are there. Next, let's go with them, actually. Let's go with them. Interesting. Okay, I think move them there. Okay, pretty happy with these power rankings. I'll have to wait for the end of the game just to make sure it's solidified. But I think I'm happy with the power rankings I'm going with. First place. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty happy. Okay. So 18-0 to the Rhinos at half time. A lot of work for Castleford Tigers to do. Anyone have any predictions going into the second half? Do feel free to let me know. My prediction is still on of 26-12, but I'm not sure if it's going to happen. Leeds to win? I'd imagine so. If anyone's got any specific score predictions, though, do let me know. So, actually, let's have a look at the schedule next week, shall we? See if there's any games that I can definitely stream. It's not confirmed until I put the actual stream schedule out, but let's have a gander, see what's available. So, Thursday night, Hull FC vs Leopards. I could probably do Hull FC vs Lee. I could probably do that on Thursday. Then for Friday, I might be meeting my dad at the pub. I don't know if we've agreed on anything yet. So if I'm not meeting him at the pub, I'll probably do Saints versus Hull KR. If I am, then I will not be streaming any games on Friday night. But if, assuming that Saints v Hull KR is on at the pub, then I can at least do a match review video when I get home for one of those games, whichever one's on TV. Saturday, I could probably do Catalans versus Leeds at 5:30. Probably could. Unless I'm out. I don't think I am. Ooh. I might have the cinema, actually. I might have the cinema. But I will then be at the Halliwell Jones on Sunday the 9th for the home game against Wakefield. Oh, yeah. Saturday the 8th of March. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to stream Catalans vs Leeds, so I will... Okay, so what I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing for streaming is Hull FC vs Leeds on Thursday. If I'm at the pub, then no streaming on Friday, but I will be doing a match review of one of the games, whichever one is on the TV. I will not be streaming on Saturday, and I will not be streaming on Sunday, so yeah, possibly only one stream this week. But I will maybe try and get some NRL games in there, maybe. Let's have a look at the NRL fixtures. Oh, I could do Roosters vs Broncos at 9 in the morning on Thursday. That could work. Okay, I might have to do some NRL games to make up for it. But we'll see. We will see. 34-16. Interesting. I'm not sure if Castleford are capable of scoring 16 right now, but we'll find out. So 22, 26 and 37 then the minutes for the tries for Leeds. 3 of 3 for Connor. Not really had to struggle with the kicks, fortunately for him. Leeds 100, Castleford 52, tight game. Yeah, sure. For sure. That's Super League for you. So Castleford have been, well, they've been pretty poor, unfortunately. Haven't been able to work the ball out their own end. Very limited, decent field position, even when they've had a chance either to do some damage or keep them pinned back. They've not been good enough, unfortunately. So, yeah. I reckon Leeds should be comfortable here. I can't see them not winning this game at this point unless Castleford really switch it on. Which I'm not sure they're capable of. The only concern I had initially with Leeds was that they had a lot of great field position and didn't really put anything up for a while. Right, so players are coming out shortly. Oh my god, that's actually brilliant. Damn. So we'll see what the mighty Cass are capable of. Leeds have dealt with this well. Done a good job here. Given the situation, given the lack of regulars, I think they'll be pretty happy with this. So not long to go. Are Leeds now fixed? Are they fully ready to take on the rest of the league, maybe? Are they the real deal? Is Jake Connor going to transform the Rhinos outfit? What happens to Miller? Now, my assumption for what I think they're going to do long term is I reckon they'll put Miller as the fullback when he's back. So Miller at fullback, Connor as the 7, Croft at the 6 whenever he's going to be back. I don't know when that is. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we'll do, but we'll find out in the next couple of weeks. Jack asks, who do you think will win the league? As of right now, it's Saints or Wigan, but it's been 3 rounds. Saints or Wigan. So we're underway for the second half, folks. But as I say, 3 rounds. Time for teams to improve. Hull KR need to get better. Warrington needs to get better. Salford have a squad that can challenge, but they need to get a lot better. Leeds, I don't know if... I mean, they're looking good now, but it's like... I don't know if they've got the squad against the best to really compete. So I think Wigan or Saints at the moment. Ackers from dummy half goes left. It's with Bentley. Takes a carry over the 40. So 4th tackle coming up for Leeds now. Gannon to O'Connor. Not really sure how they've shaped up here, because they've put Gannon in the halves on the list, but I think they're just using him as a second rower or as a prop. So it's Ryan Hall down the right hand side, dinks the ball through. I think that was tipped forwards, but the referee says that's okay and that's going to be points. All right. Well, I'd probably need to watch that again, but that's going to be points for Leeds early on. Damn. And I missed the opener of that. But we'll have a look. So they play the ball just short of halfway. Ackers goes right. Still shifting with Connor. And to McDonald. Across to Newman. Hall with plenty of room to run. Dinks the ball through. McDonald. Oh no, that's Newman. Bats the ball on. It's probably just lateral. Sinfield puts it down. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. Very nicely worked. Leeds looking really good at the moment, taking their chances when they're in good field position. Very nicely done, good hands. So that's going to be 24-0 confirmed. Jake kind of racking up the points from conversions today already. Right, so Lum is underneath the high ball from the kickoff. Fresh into the second half and Leeds fully in command of this game. 3.5 minutes gone in the second half. Ackers on the 30. And O'Connor with the next carry. Playing in that probably 13 role, I reckon. Penalty for Leeds. Bloody hell. So, shifting right, Lasone. Big hit from Mustafa. But Lasone gets up and carries on. Oof. So, carry through the middle now from Gannon. O'Connor dinks back towards the middle. Ackers 10 metres out. Goes short side right. Ball goes across to Newman. Ryan Hall. Chance to barge over. Stop just a metre short. Good scramble there from Cass. Shift it back towards the middle. Last tackle. There's a ball through. Pressure onto Rimbu. Brought down by O'Connor. So Hoy hands it off to Kershaw. Only just get over the 10 now. Third tackle coming up. Rimbu waits at dummy half. Senior with the next carry up to the 20. Hi there, why can't Leeds Rhinos play like that all week? I don't know, Danny. I really don't know. Good question. I think it's, for Leeds right now, it's probably not as straightforward as I'm saying it. But if feels more on individual performances, like a willingness to, like a proper intent from players to get involved and to make quick decisions and to connect together rather than team cohesion, if that makes any kind of sense. Because they're playing off the cuff a lot and being rewarded for it. I don't think... A couple of times when they've spread the ball, they've looked effective and they've just put up some good points on the last try from spreading the ball nicely. But a lot of it feels like individual decisions, making the right calls. Connor definitely playing better now. It's just individually making the right decisions. Smart plays, nothing stupid and stuff like that. So, I don't know, individually I think they've got their act together, at least. And as a team, they're building. But Castleford have been piss poor. So, Castleford will play the ball on their own 20. Kershaw plays the ball for Rooney, takes a carry through the middle over the 30. Move towards the middle with Westerman. Shifting left, Tex Hoy. Again, still in the number 7 role with Rowan Milnes out. For now, Rimbu waits just over the 40. Third tackle, Westerman, Mustafa. Gives the ball to Lawler. And he drops the ball. Gives it to Leeds. Lum cuts back towards the middle. Trying to shrug his way past Senior, but a bit of room to run through the middle there. So O'Connor with a carry through the middle. I'm at the game today. It's an amazing crowd turnout on a Sunday game. Yeah, looks it. Does look it. The stand that I can see from... The only stand I can see is the stand with the clock to the right, the away stand to the left, and then the other stand opposite the cameras. What's the stand like as I'm... Oh my god, I'm yapping and they score. That's going to be great for the stream highlights video. Oh... Leeds have scored again. 28-0. And the south stand is full. Which one is the south stand? Is that the one that's opposite the camera on TV, or is it the one that the stand that the camera is on? Listening to you at the game. Well, fair enough. I guess I'm a bit out of sync, aren't I? But it's like, you'll see something happen and then it's like, waiting. When's he going to say it? 20 seconds later he says it. It's a 28-0 with a kick to come. Probably, if I'm not mistaken, the toughest one yet for Connor. Not the easiest one in the world. It's not right from the touchline, but it is... It's no gift. It's no gimme. Ooh, it's the post. It's no good. Towards where the away fans are. Well, fair dues. But like, on which stand? The stand that's on TV or the stand that we can't see on TV? I don't know which one the... Not sure. So 50 minutes on the clock, 28-0 to Leeds. First carry from the Rhinos, take it up to the 20 already. Cass have been unable to slow down the progress through the middle. And I just realised I'm going to have to make... The one you can't see on TV, okay. Realise I'm going to have to make 4 match review videos after this. Great. So 50.5 minutes on the clock. O'Connor with the carry through the middle. Strong carry from Gannon. Ackers waits at dummy half. Connor goes short side left into Castleford territory up to their 40 on the last tackle now. Plays the ball for Ackers, comes towards the middle with Connor, who's going to belt this one high. Could be a dodgy one to take. Senior takes it cleanly. Met by 3 defenders. I like O'Connor, he's playing well since he joined us. Yeah. Score wrong, no, 24-0. No, it says 28. It is 28. Wood with the next carry for Cass. Rimbu waits a dummy off just over the 40 inside their own territory. 4th tackle. Hospital pass nearly to Westerman, but Lawler finds a bit of space. He got support from Fletcher Rooney. He's got the legs. Hanley's chasing, who's quick, but not quick enough for Fletcher Rooney. There we go. The comeback begins. Hey. The comeback's on, folks. The comeback is on. So, did look like a hospital pass from Rimbu to Westerman. Pops the ball up to Lawler. Fancy feet. Fletcher Rooney in support through the middle. And, yeah, they make it happen finally. They do something. Crazy. These went to sleep. They did for a little bit. They certainly did for a little bit. Texoy will add the extras surely from directly in front of the posts. And he converts. So there we go. Grandad takes me all the home games I've ever seen to get. Very nice, Danny. Very nice. Wait, we're so behind still in the Handley try. How have you done that, Jamie? How have you managed that? So, we'll get underway. Rooney's underneath it, hands it to Mustafa. So on the 20 for Cass. Excuse me, Bella takes up to the 30. Looks like you're doing the commentary for me. Can you not like fast forward it or anything? Or is like, are you on a stream that's like that far behind? Are you a Cass fan by any chance? No, I'm a Warrington Wolves fan. But I'm just happy for Cass to actually get points on the board because they've been abysmal. So, Assey with the ball. Then a carry from Lawler through the middle. Castleford in great field position now. This is where the comeback really ramps up. Rimbu. Westerman. Hoy. Met by defenders. Stopped on the 20. Rooney waits at dummy half. 21 metres out. Over on the right hand side. Comes through the middle to Westerman. Pops it up to Mustafa. 55 minutes on the clock. Rimbu waits in centre field at dummy half. Goes left to Assey. Trying to break through the line. Wasn't really much on. Great defensive work there from Leeds to put pressure on the edge players. Rimbu only 6 metres out. Left of the sticks. Goes right to Westerman. To Tex Hoy. Ball across to Kershaw. Tries to control it with his feet and the ball goes out. Yes, Jack, I did watch. I watched all the men's Vegas games. I streamed all of them. Oh, it was painful. Missed tackle after missed tackle. Offload after offload. I think our attack in the first half was okay. Could have done a bit of damage. But took us an hour to show up. It was disappointing. I'm still going to make a match review video for all the games. So I'm going to make a match review for the Warrington game, Raiders v Warriors, Panthers v Sharks, and then this that go on TikTok after this. So I'm going to make 4 videos in a row. Great. But I might try and do the power rankings video today as well, actually. I might do that. I might. We'll see. If I'm in the mood, I'll see. If not, it'll be up tomorrow. Akers waits a dummy half for Leeds. Third tackle. Spreading the ball left with Connor. Pops the ball up to Gannon. Then to Handley. He's got room to run. He's got support on the inside from Akers if he can get the ball to him. Oh, the referee! Oh, no, he's in the way. Oh, then he's in the way again, but they're still shifting right. Sinfield. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's say he wasn't going to score anyway and the ref helped him. Let's go with that, shall we? Let's go with that. Leeds extend the lead to 32. Getting the 14th man in, Marcus Griffith involved. Very late signing in the season. There we go, 32-6. How good are them Gillaroos? Well, I saw the scoreline. I didn't see the game because I went out for a walk. But yeah, they're great. I'm a big fan of Jamie Chapman. But she's Hamiso Tabai Final's lady, so, you know. Maybe in the future, who knows? You know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we can work something out in the future. Who knows? Damn. Okay, so we're up to 5,160 subscribers, which is greatly appreciated, by the way. Why do Warrington get called Winky Wanky? Well, they just get called Wanky Warrington by anyone for, like, just generally. Like, we call Saints Shitellins and... don't know, it's just one of those names. I think everyone's got something. Oh, the kick's good, by the way. So Leeds in possession. Just under an hour gone. Ryan Hall taking a break. Interesting. Oh yeah, there's no Sevo as well. Forgot about him. Strong carry from Akers through the middle. I think this game could be well and truly over. I think so. I think it is done now. Connor with a kick behind the 40. Good distance on that. Is there a good angle? Needs the bounce. Holds up nicely for Fletcher Rooney, who can return serve onto the 20 in Castleford's own territory. Fletcher Rooney. It's called forward. So a chance for Leeds to get to 40. Almost an hour. Almost an hour gone. Right then, Leeds only 30 metres out. An hour has officially gone, so we've got 20 minutes left in this game, folks. 20 minutes left. So, out the back of the scrum, they go left to Handley. Devastating run before to set up the last try. Lump waits over on the left edge. Ball shifts towards the middle. And the ball makes its way to Holroyd, who just straightens up, takes a carry. Have we got the Warrington Vegas shirt? I do not. I do not. a lot of people might be asking for refunds, to be honest. I think people will genuinely go to the club shop and say, I want a refund for this. I think people actually will. So, shifting left. It's with Handley. So, last tackle. Or is that fourth, maybe? It's just fourth, actually. Holroyd brought down 9 metres out. Ackers waits a dummy half, left of the sticks. Westerman's not happy about something. Ooh, O'Connor comes in. It's all kicking off. I have the black away Rhinos shirt and the blue and amber one. Nice. I do like that, the amber and blue Rhinos kit. I think it's the nicest one they've got. It looks really nice. Let's have a look what happened here. Let's see what Westerman's unhappy about. Trying to trap his arm or something, or... I'm not sure. Oh, he's like trying to bend his arm back. That's what he's unhappy about. Hey, Danny boy. You get yourself a trumpet. Hey. Good on you, Danny. Good on you. Thank you for joining KRL Support. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated indeed. Somebody has to own one. Well, there's plenty. Plenty of people like to buy the 3 shirts, actually. I'll play one more for sure. I'll play one. I was going to say, do you want to request the trumpet, the yellow card, or the red card sound? It's up to you. Oh, you can't hear the trumpet? Oh. Well, it's up to you. Do you want the trumpet, the yellow card sound, or the red card sound? I'll wait for your response. I know the stream's behind a bit, but I'll wait for your response. Trumpet. All right. Here we go, Danny boy. Hey. There you have it. Hopefully you heard it that time. Right, Leeds will play the ball 10 metres out. 61 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock. Hear it? That's good. That's good. So 1 shirt coming off for Ackers. New shirt coming on. Right then, Leeds 10 metres out. You go right. Last tackle. Spreading the ball. And they're just going to take the carry and that's it. Alright, fair enough. It pins them back. Give him the ball, lad. Left at 6-0. Come back to this. I'm disappointed. Haha. How have Cass played? Pretty poor. Either a little bit of ill discipline or just not completed sets high enough. Their carries out their own end have not been effective enough. They've been pinned back easily. And had 1 or 2 exciting moments. But, yeah, just not clean enough with possession, not strong enough defensively. And too ill-disciplined. So, the shift in left. Castleford in possession. Mellor takes over the 30. 62 minutes gone in this game. 4th tackle. Rimbu towards the middle with Westerman. Out the back to Assey. Across to Wood, who's going to knock on. Poor stuff again from the Tigers. Poor again. That's fair enough, Danny, you know. The challenge. Did he ever touch it with his hands? We will see. Actually, I don't think he touches it. I think we're all good to continue here. So I think they'll be successful with this challenge. Someone from the crowd shouting, "Get on with it." Who's playing this Thursday? Just to be clear, was it Hull versus Lee? Yes, Hull FC versus Lee. So that might be the only game that I stream this weekend, to be honest. That might be the only one. So, successful challenge from Castleford. From Sam Wood, the captain of the Tigers. Last tackle. It's out the back to Assey, who then kicks long. Westerman is off. Narmo is on. So Leeds with possession. Just take it over their own 30. O'Connor waits at dummy half. Goes left. Lum cuts back towards the middle. Decent carries from Lum today. Lee murdered Catlands the other night against... murdered them other night against Hull KR in Catlands. Yeah. Lee were pretty good against Catlands. Given the squad that the Dragons have got, I think they've been the most disappointing out of anybody so far. So, Leeds will tap inside enemy territory now. So is that McDonald with the first carry? I think it was. The carry through the middle from Jenkins. Goes short side of right. Across to Newman. Yeah, Lee looking really excited. A lot of decent discipline in defence. Not getting out of shape, not flustered. And they move the ball with a lot of speed. With the ball. So Connor gets the ball out. Beautiful, beautiful work. Connor involved again. Man of the match for me, Connor. Easily. This is going to be checked, but I reckon that's all good, to be honest. Really nicely done from Connor today. Really nicely done. Love their home shirt. You love Lee's home shirt? Oh, that's interesting. First time I've heard anyone say that. And it's going to be a try. So Leeds 38, Castleford 6, and there's a kick to come to make it 40 for the home side. Especially like Wigan shirts are nice. They're okay. I think that the home shirt is okay. I do absolutely think that Hull FC have the best kits. Like, the best combination of kits is easily Hull FC, and I think their home kit is the nicest in the league, personally. Interesting chant from Leeds there. Interesting. Connor steps up. Ooh, he's missed it. Ooh. A lot of people who want the Cass coach out now, possibly. I suppose the biggest problem with Cass is the strength of the squad. Like, Danny Maguire's a smart man, but they haven't really had star head coaches the last few years. So it's like, who'd you go for? Who's available? Do you go for Rowan Smith? He's the only one that I can think of might be available that's had Super League experience. Do you get Tony Smith? Like, who'd you go for? And I think the strength of the squad just is not strong enough. Simple as that. So, 66 minutes gone on the clock. Leeds carry the ball up to their own 30. Third tackle. I think our new coach, Brad Arthur, is getting us playing some rugby now. Yeah, certainly. Did a great job with Parramatta. So they look a little bit more free. Leeds playing well off the cuff in particular. O'Connor. Right hand side to Sinfield. Belts the ball high. Seen it. Underneath it. Takes it cleanly. So less than 15 minutes to go in this game. Last game of the week. So I should be 5 out of 6 with my predictions, which ain't too bad. Salford messing me up again. So Wood, we're the next carry for Cass. 67 minutes now on the clock. Second tackle. Kershaw cuts back towards the middle. Some decent meters though. Is that Australian League? What Sky can you watch that on? Yeah, I think they show 3 games a week on Sky from the NRL. Yeah, it is the Australian League. He made the grand final in 2022, so I mean, he didn't win it, but still, he made it, which is tough to do with the teams that they've got over there. So, Leeds now in possession. First carry, just short of their own 20. Sinfield hands the ball off to Riley Lum, who's been impressive today. Lasoni with the carry through the middle. O'Connor waits at dummy half. Goes left to Connor. Further left to Bentley. Carries it up to the 40. Gets an offload, but it's a knock-on from Leeds. Recovered by Wood. Cass in good field position. So, probably not going to win, if I'm honest. But they could do with some points and making the scoreline look a bit more respectable. Can they do a Warrington? So, Cass only about 24 metres out. Rimbu waits over on the left-hand side at dummy half. Carry through the middle from Hill. Rimbu waits once again. 15 metres out. They go left to Assey. Good defensive pressure again. They do have the numbers on the left-hand side. All it'll take possibly is a ball over the top. Or a kick in behind. Rimbu. Towards the middle with Mella. A few metres short in front of the right post. Last tackle. Rimbu goes alone. Good defensive line there from Leeds. Very good. Wonder if Leeds Rhinos' first game will be live. Will be on Sky Sports Actions. Let's have a look, see if I can find out. Leeds next. Oh, it's against Leeds' next game on main event and action is on Saturday, the 22nd of March, at home against Wigan. There you go. Connor on the 30. Runs himself, but he's got McDonald in support. And there's an interception from Sini. The comeback has been revitalised potentially. Just gets it down. Great scramble effort from Leeds there, to be honest. But yeah, the comeback is back on, folks. You heard it here first. Good game that will be. Certainly will be. We'll see what kind of team Leeds are at that point. Oh, God. Pardon me. So kick to come. Can they add the extras? Yes, they can. Right then, just had burger and chips at half time. Very nice. I love a bit. Oh, I could make burger and chips. I've got beef mince in. I could make. Do you know what? I could make some burger and chips. I've not had anything to eat yet today, so I could make it. I could make that. Well, it happens, Danny. It's just one of those things. It's a cosmic occurrence that just nobody can explain. It's just one of those. So, 7 minutes to go, 38-12 to the Leeds Rhinos. Can they hit 40? Can Cass get a few more points on the board? We will see in the remaining minutes. Castleford are in possession on their own 30. Last tackle. Short side left to Assey, who drills the ball low. Connor controls it with his foot. Returns, already up to his 30. Met by Hoy. And he's brought down. 6.5 minutes to go. Riley Lum with another carry through the middle. Potential man of the match for Riley Lum, but I think I'm going to give it to Connor. Granted, he just missed a try. I went, damn it. Could hear them cheering in the away fans. Yeah. Well, at least it was an away try that you missed and not a Leeds try. Oh, bit of a mess from Leeds. Oh. The claiming knock on. Are they going to challenge it? Let's have a gander. I think it did end up going backwards. So I think they'll be alright. No, it doesn't hit O'Connor. Move on. Jesus Christ. Enjoying the game, to be honest. That's good. That is good. It's a strong performance from Leeds. It doesn't touch him. Move on. Oh my God. Successful challenge, finally. That's taking way too long. Way too long. So, 6 minutes to go. Got Catalans Dragons next weekend away. Well, Catalans do have a strong team. I think they'll make it a challenge, but they've been pretty poor. So if Leeds are on this kind of form, I think the game will be a lot closer than this, but Catalans have not been looking great so far. So, O'Connor waits a dummy half, in towards the middle with Lasoni, spreading it right to Sinfield, switches back to McDonald, carries up to the 20 in Castleford territory. 4 men finally bring him down. 5.5 minutes to go, over on the right edge, coming towards the middle with Sinfield. Cross to Connor. Ooh, tries to pop the ball up. Wood has free rein. Oh, who's on his bike? Is that Newman? That wasn't. It was Edgell. Bloody hell. All right. Sorry, Alfie. Cass able to spread the ball left. They've got the numbers. Can they get the ball to Senior? They can. God, if only that was like Senior. With all the room to run, that's a try, 100%. Cass only 11 metres out now. Off the back of the mistake from Leeds. Senior takes it a few metres short. Third tackle. They come towards the middle with Hill. Cross to Narmo. So still only a few metres out. Fourth tackle. Rimbu waits between the sticks. He goes, or fakes left, goes right. Hoy pops the ball up. Nice line from Simbakin. And that's some more points on the board for Cass. So definitely not going to trouble for a win here. But if they can even get some more points on the board, Leeds will be slightly more disappointed with the result, given how dominant they were initially. But that's going to be 16 for Cass. I've already put it as 18 because I reckon they'll get the kick from where they are, but we'll see. I'll change it if I have to. Well, the kick is good. probably put the highlights on YouTube tonight, won't they? Yeah, they should do. I mean, given the time, it'll be up by tonight. I think they've been a bit quicker with the uploads this year, which is good. I mean, because there used to be times where it was a night game and then they're posting it in the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's like, if you can at least get it up before midnight, then great. So, less than 3 minutes to go now in this game. Any more points available? It's a 20-point game. Rimbu shifting left. Senior has room to run. He's got support. He's not going to use it. Senior. Oh. Are we good? Are we okay? I got a notification saying that OBS was disconnected, but I think we're all good. I think we're okay. We're good. Back to it. At least we're disappointed with that scoreboard. Yeah, I was thinking that before. It's like, if they get up to 24, yes, it's still a comfortable lead, but, it's same with Wigan. The fans won't be too disappointed, obviously, with the score, but they'll be slightly disappointed with the last 20 minutes and going from pure dominance to taking the foot off the gas or letting in that many points. And I think the coaches mainly will be thinking that. The fans not so much, but coaches more so, because they want to be, perfectionists. But, yeah. I mean, to think if you'd said that Warrington would score 24 this week and Cass would score 24 this week, yet both Wigan and Leeds would be completely comfortable, I wouldn't believe you. Why don't we hold on so ridiculous? I don't know. Cass do have some quick players on the edges, so they just caught Leeds off guard on the edges there. 38-6 to 38-24 is a bit young. It is a little bit. But they'll clean that up. So just over a minute to go. And they're going for a little bit more here. Cass. Senior dinks the ball over the top. Sini could be first there. Oh my god. Oh, it just hits the dead ball line. Oh, that would have actually been gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, just a bit too much on the kick. Oh, that could have been 28 for Cass. It could have been 28. Can't wait for nighttime games to come back in again at Headingley. Should be good. Love myself a nighttime game. It's always nice. I don't mind the afternoon ones, especially when it's sunny. Nice and warm. So, folks, we have 20 seconds to go in this game. Yeah, it should have been Jamie. Just too much on that. Too much on it. So, Leeds, strong performance from them. Castleford, done some good stuff here and there, but left it too late to really execute well enough. 5 seconds to go. Maybe one more play, or I think they're just going to... Hooter's going to sound... O'Connor, will take the last carry, and that's going to be full time, folks. So there we have it, 38-24 to Leeds. Definitely respectable-ish for Castleford in the end. So the update. So in terms of streaming next week, I might be able to get 1 or 2 NRL games, and it's looking like right now I might only be able to stream Hull FC versus Lee on Thursday night. In terms of Super League, it looks like that's the only game I'll get to stream. I will be able to do match reviews for Hull vs Lee, most likely Saints vs Hull KR, because I'll be at the pub watching it, and then therefore I can do a match review. And I can then do a match review of the Warrington-Wakefield game on Sunday, as I'll be at the match. In terms of match reviews for the games this weekend, I am going to end the stream very, very shortly. But then I need to record the match review for Wigan v Warrington, then the 2 NRL games, and then the match review for this game, and they'll be uploaded, hopefully, all of them within the next 2 hours. They just need to be recorded, edited, and then uploaded. But yeah, the link to the TikTok is in the description where you can see those match reviews. But thank you to Danny Boy for becoming a KRL support member. It's greatly appreciated. Means a great deal for that. And thank you to everyone that stopped by during this stream. I'm going to drop a few ads in before I go. But yeah, I do want to say thank you for being here. Thanks for interacting in the chat to those that were here. And I got 5 out of 6 again on the predictions this week. Let's see what that does for my percentages. 5, so 72.22%, 13 of 18 games correct. So not bad, just looking for a 6 out of 6. So guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for stopping by and interacting. So yeah, limited streaming next weekend, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. See you next time.